Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me for another video. Alright, so before I get started to today's minty green painting, let's check out the dried results of the Pretty in Pink painting. I mean, look at that. It looks so pretty and it dried so well. And we've got, let me see if I can do it this way. We've got the shimmers and the golds. Needs a top coat of Krystal Resin, but I mean, she's perfect. So there's she be. Let's put her over here. If anyone is interested in that one, you know what to do. Email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. Let's see what's going on here today. So we've got, as I pick at this paint on my table, Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is coming up in like, a month. So if you are interested in coming to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side and you want to come and learn with me and do blowouts, I'm also doing blooms and I'm also doing a resin top coat class all in one day. You can take 1, 2, or all 3 classes. The more classes you take, you get a discount. So if you are interested in coming to see me Niagara, just email me, again, kanellaciraco@gmail.com. I have 4 spots left in the morning 2 classes, and then I think 6 in the resin class. So yeah, the time is coming up. The days are, going by, and before I know it, I'm going to be going to Niagara Falls, and I'm going to spend a couple extra days there and enjoy it because it's also Anthony's birthday that week. So we're just going to kind of do a workshop / birthday getaway. But yeah, and if you're in the US, you can literally fly into Buffalo, New York, and then you can rent a car or whatever, and then just cross the border and it's right there. You don't even have to do very much driving once you cross the border. It's right there by the falls. It's the convention center, the Niagara Falls Convention Center. So, I mean, it is right there. Or you can just drive over the border if you live. I've got New Yorkers coming, someone from Virginia, Ohio, Connecticut, Chicago. So, I mean, there's people coming from the US and they're coming on over, right? So you can do that as well. And my prices are in Canadian currency. So if you are coming from the US, it ends up being a little cheaper for you because of the currency exchange. So yeah, that's what's happening today. 12 by 16 inch canvas as usual. And my color, I went with a minty green. So what I did was I did Brilliant Green by Amsterdam. And then I only did a little bit of it. And then I filled it up, the cup up with Titanium White by Amsterdam. So I made this super cute minty green color. I mean, isn't that cute? What a pretty color. So I made that. The colors I'm using today are Pearl Pistachio Green by Arteza. Then I've got Iridescent Green Yellow by Pebeo, having used that in a long time. Then we've got Permanent Green Light by Amsterdam. Some 24 karat gold by DecoArt. Followed by Pearl Lime Green by Arteza. And topping it off some, oh my gosh, Cadmium Green Hue by Pebeo. Again, a color I never ever use. Here is my flower hair dryer. Okay, it is currently in stock on Amazon. I just checked recently and it's in stock. I know it's $49.99, but I mean, it's in stock. It's never in stock. It's always unavailable. It's currently in stock. If you go in the description in my videos, my Amazon link, you can find it in my Amazon shop. There's also the Blue Mini in Styler. It's the same look as this, but it's white with a blue tip. That is the identical replica of this. And last I checked, that was in stock too. And I think that one's $29.99. So if you don't have the little hair dryer, now is the time to get your hands on one. All right, let's get started. I'm going to flood my canvas and I shall be right back. Okay, canvas flooded, bubbles have been popped. I mean, I'm loving the minty green, but I think a part of me wanted to make it more lighter. So, I mean, it is what it is, but lighter would have been better. But we are going to make do with what we've got. All right, so let's get started here. I'm going to start with my first line, like so. Okay, and while I'm doing that, what do I need to tell you other than I'm extremely tired? So Echo is pretty sick. We don't know what's wrong with him. I picked him up from doggy daycare when I got back from the lakeside retreat. It seems like he hurt his neck, so he was crying and yelping, but we took him to the vet. He got meds. So he got an anti-inflammatory and then some pain meds, but whatever they gave him made him so much worse. And I'm so mad because he's had a really bad reaction to the medication. And now he's having problems peeing and he's in a lot of pain. He can't control his bladder anymore. It's not good. I took him to the vet actually just this morning before I, recorded this video. I took him to the vet again, told them what was happening, showed them videos. I mean, he's up at night, he's peeing all over the floors. So I'm waking up at night, got the mop and the bucket and I'm cleaning everything up. I even picked up all my area rugs so he doesn't pee on them in the living room and stuff. But something is wrong with him. He cries in excruciating pain when he tries to pee. I mean, he has bowels normally, but that's fine. But when he goes to pee, he's in a lot, and I mean a lot of pain. They did a urinary analysis on him this morning. Everything came back fine. He does not have a UTI or anything like that. So they're actually stumped as to what could, as to what could be wrong with him. They don't know. So, I mean, right now he's on, I'd say bed rest, but he doesn't even lay down on his bed anymore. He's in a lot of pain. So we don't know what's going on. Needless to say, I'm exhausted because he keeps me up at night, I don't know. Let's blow this out and we'll continue. Okay, I don't know what happened to my gold there. Kind of went just missing, and it's only here on the edges, but we'll see what develops as it sits. So, I mean, what is this? Oh, geez, I almost got this in there. I better tuck that away. Oh, that must be the pearl pistachio along. Oh, of course, because it's on the edge. My brain's not working very well today. I've just got so many things on my mind, and I'm very sad for Echo because they don't know what's wrong with him, and it's costing me a ton of money taking him, which I don't care about that. I just want them to fix him. So they're thinking it could be a neurological thing. The urinalysis said he didn't have a UTI, but he had high levels of, I don't know, something else. They told me that could potentially be cancer, which they swore it was a very, very low chance of it. I'm like, he's only 5. So, I mean, I don't know. All I know is that he's not well. He's very lethargic, very, you know, not himself. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him. Anywho, I love it. Let's not make this video a Debbie Downer. So this is beautiful. I'm hoping more like cells have popped up here, which is really great. And they're popping up down here. I'm loving the series, and I'm loving continuing with the same composition. I had a few people say, oh, change up the composition. No, I want to keep the composition the same because it's a series. And, you know, if you put them side by side, they actually look pretty cool together. So I'm keeping the same composition, and I'm keeping them either the 14 by 14s or the 12 by 16s, keeping them nice and small. So I'm trying to think what color I should do next. So I've done the light pink, the lilac purple. Now I've done the minty green. Ooh, a pale yellow. I mean, I could do that. If I do a pale red, it's almost kind of like a pinkish though, isn't it? But anywho, tell you what, I'm going to work on my edges, touch up my edges, and I'm gonna bring you guys in for a close-up. Be right back. All right, so before we get to the close-up, take your stick and you want to scrape those drips. Get any white spots on the canvas, like right there. Scrape the drips, all four sides. Come back to your painting about 10 minutes later and do it again, and you should be good to go. So let's see. So cells have definitely popped up since I stopped blowing. Those ones got bigger and stretchier, which is another reason why it's so important to scrape the drips, because the paint will continue to pull off the edges and, you know, disfigure and, you know, just make your composition all wonky. So keep scraping those drips. So there it is there. Now let's turn the lights off and check it out with the oh gosh, check it out with the flash on. All right, flash is on. My mind is not working properly. It's just, I'm not thinking straight. So that there would be this, the pearl pistachio green, which is crazy because it looks silver. I mean, it is really weird. But there's so much shimmer in here because of the Pebeo and the 24 karat gold and the Arteza. I mean, there was a lot of shimmer in here. I think most of the colors were shimmer, and then 2 of them were non. But it's gonna look nice when it's dry. Look at that. So much. That is so weird though. It looks silvery white, but I like it. And there you have it, my friends. I would love to know what you guys think about it in the comments below. I know there's green lovers out there. Tell me if you're one of those green lovers. It is going to be available for purchase when it's dry. So if you want it, email me. If you want to come to Niagara Falls. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look like a face? Like an animal face? Like a beaver? Like, so there's his eyeball, there's his mouth, and his little nose. It looks like a little beaver. Look at that. Tell me you guys see that. Anyways, as I was saying, come and see me in Niagara Falls if you like. I think that'll be it for workshops this year. And then until next year, we've got Fluid Art Experience coming up, details to follow. And then, of course, my retreat, again, Lakeside Retreat in Washington for June. So, yeah, that is it for me. Let me know in the comments below what color I should do next. But until then, that is it for me for now. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.